Hello and welcome to John's Author Diary for the weekend in September the 19th, 2021. Not had the best week. I have felt under the weather. I've had a bit of a head cold. It's one of those things where I am tired, but still find it hard to sleep. So I don't know whether I've picked something up or whether it's like the change in the weather or something like that. Because autumn is definitely in the air. I've done a round of edits of what I've got so far on A Murder of Crows, and I've expanded my outline for the next section of the book. I've realised I do need to follow my energy, so when I feel rubbish, there's no point in trying to force it. I just adapt and I do what I can, so it doesn't take as much creative effort. In terms of reading, I reread The Colour of Magic by Terry Pratchett. Terry Pratchett. It's a fun book, but it's nowhere near as good as most of his later ones. I've never really been a fan of cowardly main characters, so the Rincewind books, they never really appealed to me. I also read The Pale Horseman by Bernard Cornwell. It's the second book in his Saxon Chronicles series. I love this. This was really good. Great writing, excellent story, cool battle scenes, amazing characters. It's basically the stuff that appeals to me about fantasy combined with my love of history. So awesome, highly recommend that. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think I have stumbled across my new favourite author. So definitely check that out. Next week, I hope I can shift this head cold and carry on writing A Murder of Crows. I'm really enjoying the way the story is revealing itself to me as I go deeper into the outline. There's a bit, I think it's in Stephen King's On Writing, where he talks about how writing a novel is a bit like archaeology or paleontology or whatever, where you're carefully uncovering what is under the surface. And it feels like that with this. Like the more I go into the story, it's kind of vague and nebulous, and as the closer I get to it, the more it reveals itself, and it still surprises me, which is good. So remember, hit like, hit subscribe. If you've got any questions, comments, please leave them in the comments below. Do check out my YouTube channel. Recently, I have added some more stories. The entire podcast feed of an old podcast called the Short Science Fiction Review, which I did, I think it was way back in 2015. I've also uploaded the complete runs of some other podcasts for writers. So there's one called Stop Booking Around, which is where I help my mate Russ write his first draft for a novel. And then there's a podcast called Otaku on Writing, which I did with a couple of other authors, where we looked at kind of classic anime films and tried to dissect what we could learn from them and then use them to brainstorm and inspire our own fiction. So that was a lot of fun. Do check those out. So it's YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/John Cronshaw author. So my voice is running out now. So until next time, cheerio.